At game night, my girlfriend chose her coworker as her partner, joking, "We've got better chemistry." The whole room laughed, but not with me, at me. I just smiled, knowing something she didn't. The next morning, I sent a carefully composed email to her company's HR department, including screenshots from their last business trip. The game we were playing was one of those couple trivia games designed to create awkward moments. My girlfriend Lena and I were hosting. About 8 people were over, a mix of our mutual friends, and of course she invited Dan. He was her work husband, a term that always made my skin crawl. He was smug, generically handsome, and always looked at me like I was a temporary inconvenience. I told Lena I didn't like him, that the whole work husband thing felt disrespectful. She just laughed it off, saying I was being insecure and that their relationship was entirely professional. According to her, their dynamic was a running office joke that helped them navigate corporate politics. We were 2 rounds into the game, and our team with Lena was winning. Then came the partner swap round. As the host, I was supposed to assign new partners for the lightning round. Before I could speak, Lena stood up with a glass of wine, pointed at Dan, and announced, "I'm picking him. We have better chemistry." A few people chuckled nervously, but most erupted in laughter at my expense. Dan leaned back on the sofa, arms spread, grinning as if to say, "What can I do? She chose me." I noticed our friend Haley give me a sympathetic look, but everyone else was in on the performance. I looked at Lena, already walking toward Dan with a triumphant smirk. The pain hit sharply, but it was quickly replaced by cold, calm focus. I just smiled slowly, my eyes not quite matching. "All right," I said, keeping my tone light. "Team chemistry, then. Let's see what you've got." Of course, they won the round. They were annoyingly synchronized, finishing each other's sentences about pop culture and history. Every correct answer was punctuated with a high five that lingered too long or a shared glance. They were performing for an audience, and I was the fool. The rest of the night passed with me playing the gracious host while my insides felt like ice. When guests began leaving, Lena was buzzing, giving me a quick, dismissive kiss on the cheek. "Wasn't that fun?" she asked, not waiting for an answer. I didn't respond. I sipped my coffee and stared at my computer screen. Around 10:30 a.m., I got a message from a friend who worked at the same company in a different department. "What the hell is happening in strategy? Rumor has it 2 people are getting fired." I didn't reply. By noon, the news trickled in and was confirmed. Dan and Lena had both been fired. Security had confiscated their laptops and badges. With the company already under scrutiny for financial misconduct, my evidence was undeniable. They had no choice but to terminate immediately. Lena came home around 1 p.m. I knew the exact moment she arrived. The key slammed, the door flew open. She was pale, eyes wild with panic and fury, holding a cardboard box with a few sad desk plants and a framed photo. "You did this? How could you?" she screamed, shaking a finger at me. I remained calm. "I have no idea what you're talking about." "Don't lie to me," she shrieked. "We were fired." I just looked at her. "So, there was something on that trip worth reporting. Something that could get you fired." Her face crumpled. She knew she had no ground to stand on. Anger melted into desperate tears. "It was a mistake. We were just having fun. You've ruined my life. My career is over. You and Dan cheated and defrauded the company. I simply made sure the right people knew," I said quietly. Now you need to pack your things." She stopped crying, replaced by a smug smile. "Pack my things? Don't be ridiculous." "I'm not going anywhere." I asked practically. "And if you leave, where will you go?" "To my sister's," she mumbled, staring at the floor. I watched her struggle dragging the suitcase to the door, slow and pathetic, and didn't offer help. When she finally left, the apartment felt instantly lighter. Months of tension vanished with her. I closed the door, locked it, and for the first time in ages I could breathe again. The fallout with our friend group was swift. Haley texted immediately. "Heard what happened. Good for you. She's been pulling this for months." Others who had laughed loudest were now silent. They didn't want any connection with drama, especially involving cheating and corporate fraud. I spent the next hours reclaiming my space, changed the bed sheets, cleared her stuff out of the bathroom, deleted her profile from the smart TV. A cleansing ritual. I ordered pizza, cracked a beer, and sat on my couch in glorious silence. Relief, not triumph, filled me. Around 11 p.m., my phone buzzed, a message from her. I almost deleted it, but curiosity got the better of me. It wasn't an apology or plea. It was entitlement, a final glimpse at a mind that couldn't understand consequences. "You owe me. I spent 3 years of my life on you. You'll need to pay for a new place and support me until I find a job. My sister says I have rights." I read it twice. Not a word of remorse, only demands. I blocked her number and went to bed, the best sleep I'd had in a long time.